situation in Middle East is fast changing, and more so ever since Iran launched an unprecedented attack against Israel by firing a barrage of missiles at the country. What happens next will decide the level to which the conflict in Middle East can escalate. So far, the conflict was limited to Israel, Gaza, Lebanon, and to some extent Yemen. Iran, as we all know, is more of a partner than a proxy to armed groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis. It has had its own interests in taking Israel head-on, though in the past Iran has refrained from engaging in a full-fledged war with Israel or US for that matter. But this time, perhaps it felt the need to forcefully respond to the assassination of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, so Tehran's credibility with proxy groups in Iraq, Syria and Yemen remains intact. Iran has stated that it is well within its right to act against Israel to protect its own sovereignty. But Israel too won't give in just yet and has called it an outrageous act of aggression while warning Iran of consequences. Now that Iran has launched a barrage of ballistic missiles at Israel, what lies ahead in this conflict in case Israel chooses to counter-retaliate is the big question. So here are the number of possibilities. Number one, it could lead to a change in nuclear power play in the region. Iran's nuclear sites will continue to be one of the most tempting targets for Israel now that Iran has made the first move of attacking the heart of Israel. Though currently Iran doesn't possess nuclear weapons, but it has significantly advanced its nuclear weapons program since the Trump administration pulled out of the 2015 nuclear deal. Since Israel sees this nuclear program as an existential threat and has long sought its elimination, it is very much an option Israel may want to explore. Number two, the option before Israel to continue waging the battle on all fronts. It may want to strike back at Iran and also keep up with its ground incursions in Lebanon to demolish whatever little is left of Hezbollah after the elimination of group's top commanders, including Hassan Nasrallah. Do remember, Hezbollah is at its lowest point in years and may struggle some more time before it recovers fully. Israel would want to make the most of this opportunity. What remains to be seen, though, is the kind of role Tehran will play in securing Hezbollah. Will it encourage Hezbollah to avoid going all in and play the long game to rebuild the organization, or will it want to strengthen Hezbollah by providing immediate support so it can keep mounting pressure on Israel via the border with Lebanon? Number three, the next big concern in case of a wider conflict going forward is the economic impact of the same. A regional conflict could severely dent the economic prospects of both Lebanon and Israel and also slow growth in Tehran's sanction-hit economy. Remember, the World Bank is already viewing the economic situation in Lebanon as the worst global crisis since the middle of the 19th century. The pressure on Israel's economy will be no less since it has already been forced to borrow to foot its war in Gaza. A full-blown, multi-front conflict will further stress its exchequer. Moving on, a wider war also means a lowered investors' confidence in the region, which will affect other sectors like tourism, shipping, retail, etc. A number of countries have already issued traveling advisories to their citizens against traveling to Lebanon, Israel, and bordering Jordan and Egypt. And lastly, the implication of such an escalation on the United States, for example, a country that has long sought ceasefire in Gaza but also wants to limit Iran's powers in the region. Will America be able to take a strong position and keep supporting Israel militarily at the cost of an escalation in domestic backlash around humanitarian concerns over the killing of civilians, first in Gaza and now in Lebanon, especially given that this is election year in the United States? A lot depends on US's willingness to support Israel in the Middle East. For now, though, all eyes are on Israel's next move and whether or not any of these factors will see the light of the day in reshaping the future of Middle East.